I'm Laura Brandenburg with Bridging the Gap, and this video is all about what to do when you're frustrated with your career opportunities, because your organization needs you. Okay, so let's talk about why organizations need business analysis. Business analysts create positive change. They make our organizations more effective, and they help us add value to our customers. Right? We solve business problems, and every organization is concerned about their bottom line, is concerned about adding value, keeping customers on board, making their companies more efficient. This is what we do as business analysts. We do this through really creative, active problem solving, okay? So we make sure first that everybody understands the real problem to be solved and isn't trying to solve like a non-issue or a symptom of the true problem. And we analyze, we figure things out. What does that real solution look like? And we collaborate with all kinds of people across the organization to make that happen, both business stakeholders and technology stakeholders, to make sure everyone is on board with that solution and understands what that problem is and why we're solving it. And part of this is just communicate, right? We cannot communicate enough. And this is part of what really accelerates our skill set, is when we're able to combine the analysis that we do, the way we solve a problem, with that collaboration and that communication. And all of these skills together, they make us what I like to call problem-solving engines of change. Okay, but here's what happens, because being a problem-solving engine of change isn't always easy. It's not like somebody comes to you and be like, will you be my problem-solving engine of change? It requires us to step up. It requires us to do work in a new way. And especially if you're not in a business analyst career today, like, it requires you to just start doing this and start solving these problems and getting involved and making the change happen. And along the path, like, you're going to face resistance, because change is hard. It's hard for you. You're going to have that internal resistance of like, what am I doing? And you're going to have resistance from your stakeholders. Maybe it's not even resistance against you. Maybe it's resistance against the change itself. And so learning to separate that, like, what's like resistance to how I'm doing my job, and what's resistance to the job and the work and the change and the problem itself, can be a really useful tool to navigate some of these. So let's talk about some really quick tips for getting started and stepping up. So one of the ways is just to focus on quick wins. Quick wins allow you to get really credibility really quickly. It allows you to make a positive impact really quickly. So you might be seeing like this huge project, right? Huge project. What small slice of it can you take that will be a win? And not a win always for you. You want it to be a win for you because you're involved in the project, but what is the piece that people care about? The piece that the people that are in the decision-making realm, who have the authority to drive the change, what is urgent and important for them? And get involved in that piece and help see that piece through. And then that's going to open up more doors for you. Okay, so focus on those quick wins. And here's another thing, it might sound like a bit of heresy, but don't always talk about business analysis, right? So people don't really care that you're going to create a use case, or you're going to analyze their business process, or you're going to do their data modeling. Oh my gosh, that sounds so scary and icky, right? Like, oh, I'm going to model your data for you. Like, no, don't do that, right? They want you to solve their problem. They want you to be part of the positive change. They want to get the right people involved. So talk about that part, and don't necessarily feel like your stakeholders don't have to be bought in to the terms and technologies and techniques of business analysis to get bought into the process of business analysis, okay? So just focus on talking about the work that you're doing in the terms that they care about, and go from there. Now, finally, I want you to think about, there are some roadblocks that you could face. And so I'm just going to go through a few of those and some strategies that you could take to work around them. So first, like, you don't have authority as a business analyst, right? And even especially as somebody who's looking to get into business analysis. So you don't have to have authority to get started. You just start from where you're at and you make change up. You expand your container of the role that you're filling, inch by inch by inch, and your authority comes with that. You might not have a training budget. You might feel like you need to learn new skills. Go to your local chapter meeting, start a peer learning network, invest in your own development because you know you're worth it, okay? You might have management or stakeholder apathy. So people might not really care in your organization. Now this is a tricky one because you can't always make them care, right? You can't force somebody to care about something that they don't care about. You can, when you focus on quick wins and letting go of the business analysis, you can, the business analysis terms, not the actual skills, you can kind of circumvent that non-caring. But if they're truly apathetic, maybe it's your time to go into a different organization or a different situation, a different part of your organization where you do find people that care, that have that passion, and that are trying to solve problems. Those are where the opportunities are going to come for you. So the final message I want to leave you with is your organization needs you. And if your organization doesn't, there are organizations in the world that need you. The business analysis profession is growing by leaps and bounds. There are hundreds of thousands of new business analysis job openings projected in the coming years. So this is a skill set. People need you, and it starts with you stepping up. It starts with you doing that bit of work. It starts with you taking action in a different way. So just look at what problem can you help solve? How can you be that positive change agent in your organization? How can you just take one step forward today that's going to make a huge impact on your organization and a huge impact on your career? We're so honored at Bridging the Gap to be part of this path for you, and we have lots of resources that can help you out, and we just want to inspire you to just take that next step. So again, my name is Laura Brandenburg at Bridging the Gap, and we help you start your business analyst career. Thank you.